folks, welcome to CRAFTmas Day 22, and today we're going to be doing this shutter card, trifold card, whatever you want to call it. I was inspired to do this years ago by KF. There are several people who do these, but that's where I originally got the idea. And I just tweaked it a little bit to make it what I wanted it to be. So, but that's where I was inspired to do it. So you're going to need some cardstock and some pattern paper and just whatever you would like to embellish it with. We're going to take our cardstock and we're going to cut it at 9 by 12. So check to see that it's really close to being a full 12 inch because a lot of the times 12 by 12 paper isn't 12 by 12. So 9 by 12. Then we're going to take this 3-inch piece and we're going to cut you'll get 3 4-inch pieces, but you'll need 2 of them if you choose to use them. You may not choose to use them, it depends. Okay, so put those aside. Then I'm going to take my scoreboard real quick and we're going to score on the 12-inch side. Okay, on the 12-inch side we're going to score at 3, 6, and 9. That's going to give you four sets of 3s. So then you're going to bring your cutter back in. So bring your trimmer back in, and we're going to put this on the 3 with your score marks going horizontal. We're going to put this on the 3. Then you're going to take your cutter, and you should have a ruler right here, and line it up with the 1.5. Okay, so line it up the best you can with the 1.5 and go all the way to, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, to the 10.5. Okay, so 1.5 to the 10.5. Okay, just the best you can. Then rotate it around and go to the 3 again. Okay, find the 1.5. It's hard to see. On the 1.5 and go all the way down to the 10.5. Okay, that should be pretty close. Pretty close. We'll go with pretty close. Okay, now as this one is, okay, see how it folds like this. Okay, so we need to take this one and we're going to just take it and fold it up, and it'll almost meet, and then just stick it down. Well, not stick it down, but burnish it down a little bit. Okay, so then you're going to have this. Do the same thing on the other side. Take this piece up and get it where it'll fold correctly. Push, 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 push. You gotta work with it sometimes. Okay, and push, 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 push. Okay, so then you have something that looks like this. Okay, the middle section will go down. So just go ahead and middle that down. Okay, so you'll have that will be down, those 2 are up. Okay, and you're going to do opposite here. This one will be down. Okay, they're going to go like that. So they go, do them down so that this one's easy to fold up. Okay, because it's going to go the other way in a minute. But if you go ahead and bend that one that way, it'll help you fold these. Okay, and then just fold these up because they're going to go down. Okay, now take these, fold them up, and they're going to go down. So then you're going to have this. Okay, so when you close it up, it's going to look like this. Okay, then you can take your whatever you're using to burnish your score lines and burnish them down. Okay, so then you're going to have this. Okay, so you go dip up, dip, dip up, dip up, dip, dip up, dip up, dip. Okay, so that's what you have. Now, for these pieces that you cut off, you can attach them right here if you want to. What that's going to do is when you open this, you're not going to see the back of your paper. If you don't mind seeing the back of your paper, then you do not have to put that down. Okay, so let's just cut the paper and then I'll show you. So the size for this, for your paper, whatever you're going to use for your covers, is 2 3/4 by 8 3/4. Okay, so 2 3/4, 2 3/4. We're going to need 2 of those, one for the front and one for the back. So 2 3/4, and then we're going to need 8 3/4. Okay. So hang on to that. I don't know what size that is, and we may use it. So 2 3/4 by 8 3/4 times 2. Okay. Now, this is what I'm saying. If you don't mind this little notch here and seeing the back of your paper right here, then you don't have to use these. Okay. I'm going to use them. I'm going to use them. So what you're going to do is you're going to take glue, sticky strip, whatever you want to use, and you're just going to put some glue just on this part. Okay, then you're going to take your piece and you're going to stick it down. Okay. Okay, and then you're going to turn it over to the back and you're going to do the same thing. Let's do it on here so we don't mess up. We do it on this and not the actual piece, we won't mess up. Okay, so then you take this and just stick it down. Try to line it up with that front one if you can, and then just stick it down. Okay, you can shave these off just a little if they don't fit properly. Okay, so then when you open it up, you have this. Okay, so then you don't see, you just see the, you know, the back of that. So now we can put our covers on, and I'm just going to take ATG and put covers on. Like I said, you can use glue, you can use whatever you'd like to use here. And I'm just going to stick that down. You can put, you can also put cardboard covers on this if you would like. But this fits in a business size envelope, you know, the ones that your bills come in most of the time. So that's why I did not put chipboard covers on it. It's because you can send this in the mail. Okay, so now we have that. So now for our inside pieces, you can do all sorts of things. So you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 full pieces, and then 2 half pieces, 4 half pieces, sorry. And then on the back, if you want to do them on the back, then you need 6. Okay. So what you can do is, let's see what these are. They're 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And these are pretty close to that. So I'm going to use these as part of them. So 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And those are too close not to use. So I'm just going to use them. Use them scraps, people. Use them scraps. Okay. So we have that. And then I have this paper too. So let's see, what is this? Let's see, 2 3/4. See if I can get 2 out of there. Yes, buddy, I can. So 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. So let's just cut some strips and then see what we want to do with them. Let's just cut several of them and line them up. Let's do some out of this one as well. Let's do some more out of this one. 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. I hope y'all are having a great holiday season so far. Christmas is this week. It's coming, it's coming. Whether we're ready or not, here it comes. I don't know how many that is. How many is that? 4, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. Okay, let's do, and then you can do some of these of a solid that you can write on. So let's do a couple of these. 2 3/4. Like if you put pictures in there, you can use these and write what the picture was, who's in the picture, what year, what, you know, any of that stuff. So let's do how many ever this is going to give us. Alright, so that gave us 4. So that's good. That'll get you knowing what to do. Alright, so then what I do is I bring this back and then I lay out what I want. Okay, so we can do one here. We can do this in here maybe. Maybe we can do this here. Maybe one of those here. And then maybe one of those here. Okay, so then we can take this one and put it here. And we can take this, put here. Put this one here. Maybe put this here. And that there. And then that will leave those. Now the back, so let's go ahead and stick some of these down. You can round the corners if you'd like. I'm not going to do that today. I know y'all are shocked, but I'm not going to round corners today. Okay, so just take it, line it up. You can do these with less of a border if you'd like. And I'm just going to do 2 strips on this one just because. Save some time. Okay, so we're just going to start sticking them down. And like I said, this one will fit in a standard, like a business envelope. Okay, and you can put your pictures in here, you can put little notes in here and send it to Grandmama, since you're not going to probably get to see her this Christmas. So you can send her some pictures. And you can do it after Christmas of like your kids opening their Santa gifts, or, you know, you can send them some pictures of what your kids are doing, since they can't be there to see them. Okay. And with these other side ones, we'll see what paper we have left. But with the other side ones, I think if we just cut these in half, that they would work. We'll test that theory and see. Oops, that's crooked. Wait a minute, hold on, don't go nowhere. Okay, so we have, what's this piece? Okay, so I think that if we cut this in half, you know, if we had scissors somewhere, if we cut this in half, let's just eyeball it. Let's just be a real crafter and eyeball it. You want to? I know I'm freaking some of y'all out doing that. Okay, so there and there. Now, what I would do is I would probably do one of each. So let's see what we have. Let's cut some more. Let's cut another square out of this paper. Okay, let's hold it so we don't have to move everything off the desk again. Okay, all right. So let's cut this one in half. You know, eyeball it, freak out a little bit. It's okay, people. I promise. All right. So now we're going to take and stick this down. Now remember, if you want to put stuff on the back, you go right ahead. You certainly can do that. So stick that down. Then we have this one. We're going to stick it down. Does that work? Does it work? Does it work? Almost. So you know what you can do. You just take and trim off a little bit. Trim off a little bit with the little scissors, which I don't have. Trim that off, okay? So since we know, no wait, this one will probably fit. Yeah, this one fits. So test it before you put it down in case you need to trim it a little bit. You know, since we're doing this eyeballing. Since we're doing this, I want to do this opposite. Since we're eyeballing all of this, test your theory before you stick it down, okay? So see, that will fit. Right. Then you have this full. So then when you fold it up, you have this. Now if you want to put some on the back, go right ahead. It's great. You know, it's more space for pictures. And when you open it up, you have this. Now you can do little flat embellishments, you know, like little cut apart, whatever, little embellishments in here as well. Now for the closure, you can do several things. You can, before you put this on the back, you can put a ribbon underneath this paper and tie it up, which I could have done. You can take, let me put my thing in my glue. You can take one of these paper clips, one of these fancy paper clips, and clip it together. You can do a belly band. So you can do anything that you would like to do. And like I said, it does fit in an envelope. And you can mail it. Maybe a little extra postage, but so there you go. There's your tri-card, you know, fold out mini album, whatever. Trifold card. That's what we'll call it. A trifold card. And there it is. So I hope you enjoyed this little project. I hope you can make some yourself. And I will see you tomorrow for CRAFTmas Day 23. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.